Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
New video just in from a vegetation fire in Kennewick tonight.
We'll have that story also ahead.
Budget constraints are forcing big changes at popular Northwest recreation sites. Why the Army Corps of Engineers are shutting down some of these parks and what that means for you coming up.
But the goal is to empower food vendors with the tools and knowledge for them to meet those permitting requirements.
Later, food vendors in Yakima, listen up. What you need to know as summer is coming up.
And Stacy is tracking some wind.
That's right, breezy, gusty winds and cooler temperatures tomorrow. I'll break it all down. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this very busy Wednesday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
And I'm Austin Reed. Good to see you. It is May the 7th. Only Apple Valley News Now is following up with live breaking news. Benton County Fire District 1 responding to this fire on Interstate 82 late this afternoon. It happened just before 4 p.m. in the eastbound lanes of the interstate when fire crews responded to reports of a fire. Apple Valley News Now had a crew on scene who said visibility in the area was low due to large amounts of smoke.
Traffic was moving at a slower pace while the fire was still active due to the emergency vehicles on the shoulder and again that low visibility out there. According to Incident Command, the fire burned around 5 acres. Crews contained the fire around an hour after arriving, but firefighters will stay at the scene to mop up any hot spots for several hours.
Other news tonight, a man is recovering after being stabbed at a local hospital.
Walla Walla police say 31-year-old Jorge Cisneros Tovar walked into the waiting room of Providence St. Mary's Medical Center's emergency department last night. He then reportedly went up to a 21-year-old man and started stabbing him. Witnesses tell police a bystander jumped into action and pulled Cisneros Tovar off the victim, most likely saving his life. Hospital security officers then restrained the suspect until police arrived.
The exact motive is still under investigation, but officials tell us Cisneros Tovar said he believed the victim was responsible for the death of a friend. He is now booked into the Walla Walla County Jail.
Tonight, Washington State Patrol is investigating a felony hit-and-run crash. Troopers say a man was seriously hurt following this crash. It happened around 7 a.m. on eastbound State Route 240, just west of Edison Street in Kennewick. Traffic was at a standstill and just backed up to the Columbia Center Boulevard exit while WSP was investigating, and the left lane was totally blocked off. According to WSP, the crash involved a late model reddish SUV and red motorcycle. Now, troopers are asking for help from the public to identify the driver of the vehicle that hit the motorcycle rider.
We don't have exact make or model or a license plate number, but it will have damage to the rear bumper of the SUV. And the detectives are trying to see if there's anybody that has dash cam footage of the incident. We want to remind the general public that driving is a privilege, not a right.
The motorcycle rider is now in the hospital. WSP also tells us, as of late, hit-and-run collisions have been increasing. They advise drivers to always pull over, even in a fender-bender situation.
Franklin County Commissioners met again for their weekly meeting earlier this morning in Pasco with a new development in the fight for jail control. Towards the end of today's meeting, a motion was waived for conflict of interest in the representation of Sheriff Jim Raymond in the dispute. We learned that Bob Christie's firm associated with attorney Andy Cooley was in a matter brought upon the union. Commissioners said the representation presented a potential conflict with Christie to represent Raymond. But Mr. Christie agreed to undertake the representation of the sheriff by walling off within his office all information related to the union litigation. All board members voted in favor. Now, we spoke with Sheriff Raymond today, who said in the case against him and Deputy Keelan Harmon, no lawyer has been assigned in that matter.
The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they've received multiple reports of wire theft to irrigation systems. This has led to thousands of dollars worth of damage and a loss in productivity. They say deputies are increasing patrols in certain areas, but they're urging the farming community to be proactive and protect their property. This could mean doing things like installing trail cameras, improving lighting, and engraving tools.
Before we get to the rest of tonight's headlines, wind is the weather story this evening.
It definitely is. Pretty breezy out there. Will the winds pick up? Let's check in with Stacey Lee.
Yep, that's what exactly is happening right now. The winds are picking up, as you can see on our wind gust map right now. We're seeing 16-mile-an-hour gust in the Tri-Cities, 30-mile-an-hour gust in Ellensburg, and again, the winds will continue to increase this evening. Not good for firefighters or any new fire starts, so be fire-wise. Here's what the wind gusts are looking like for the rest of the evening. They should start to taper off after 2, maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, but pretty gusty as we go through the evening. And you can see out our live cam there in Yakima, or the Yakima Fed Sky Cam in Kennewick, taking a look at the windmills blowing pretty quickly right now. 19% humidity very low in the area. Temperatures, though, nice and warm. They didn't disappoint. We're in the 70s and 80s, 84 degrees right now. Tri-Cities is the warm spot. Planning your evening out, things are looking good. We'll be down into the 70s by 8 and down into the 60s and 50s by 10. Sneak peek for Mother's Day. Right now we're looking at 70-degree temperatures through the area, partly sunny and breezy, but there is a slight chance of some showers developing in the afternoon on Mother's Day. So make some plans where possibly you're indoors or under cover. Breezy and cloudy tonight, sunny and cooler tomorrow. We'll start warming back up Friday and into the weekend, and we're tracking some storms and showers next week. I'll give you all those details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, we'll see in just a bit. Now to a story you'll only see here. If you are headed out for some fresh air and sunshine this season, listen to this.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says those with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are making some changes that could affect your weekend plans.
If you're dreaming of lazy days by the river, picnics by the dams, you might want to put those plans on pause. The Army Corps of Engineers of the Walla Walla District are tightening its belts. And there's closures, lots of them. Due to limited resources, the Corps is scaling back, shutting down some popular parks and facilities to focus staff and funding where it matters most.
Primarily, we're dealing with a staffing shortage. So we had some vacant park ranger positions across the district coming into this year. Since January, we've been under a federal hiring freeze. And that hiring freeze was recently extended to July.
Closures include Fish Hook Park, Ice Harbor Visitor Center, and the popular Ilia Dunes, with service reductions like fewer cleanups and less trash collection at all project areas, including McNary, Lucky Peak, and Dworshak.
We chose some sites just due to their location to limit the range of our patrols.
Closures will remain in place until further notice. So before heading out, know before you go. Bottom line, plan ahead, pack smart, and check the Army Corps of Engineers websites, because while nature isn't closed, the parks might be. Reporting from Fish Hook Park, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Dan, thank you for that. New at 6 now, Governor Ferguson was in Seattle late this afternoon to sign a slate of bills around housing, including the contentious cap on rent increases that passed on the last day of this year's legislative session.
Correspondent Albert James spoke with supporters about why the bill is a first step in protecting renters, while opponents say it'll only make the state's housing shortage even worse. The governor signed into law bills expanding property tax relief for disabled veterans, relaxing parking space requirements for new construction, and other efforts with the goal of boosting housing supply and accessibility. But the biggest item he signed into law was the rent stabilization bill, and that was a hot topic for lawmakers this year.
10% and 7% plus CPI is still too high for so many folks who are navigating this crisis here in the state. But today it's an important moment to stop and celebrate this first start, right? To keep us going because we have work ahead of us.
Under House Bill 1217, annual rent increases are limited to the lesser of 10% or 7% plus inflation. For manufactured homes, that cap is at 5% every year. Some expectations to the limitations exist, and caps for apartments and homes expire in 15 years. Supporters say the legislation is intended to prevent excessive rent increases as people struggle to keep up with increasing housing costs. Opponents representing landlords and builders say the law ultimately hurts renters, as landlords wouldn't be able to keep up with maintenance costs and may leave the rental business altogether. Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, is just getting started. Coming up, the mystery of the American flag at the Blue Bridge has been solved.
That story, all new at 6. Plus,
it was black smoke coming from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel following the first round of voting in the papal conclave. We'll have more on that coming up.
and more on your Mother's Day forecast. That day is getting much closer. We're going to check back in with Stacy Lee to get your full first alert forecast, including the winds shaking around this camera here in Yakima. We'll be right back.
It's time for the $9.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. Your chance to get a great haircut at a limited time price. Save time when you check in on our app. But hurry, the sale ends soon. The Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Discover the joy of music with a new Yamaha piano from Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, where elegance meets opportunity. For a limited time, enjoy 24 months of 0% financing on qualified new Yamaha pianos. From timeless grands to cutting-edge digitals, Yamaha delivers beauty, precision, and playability. Visit Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos in the Uptown Shopping Center in Richland, or call 509-567-3113. Life's more fun when you know how to play.
It's employee pricing with the Ford crew.
Employee pricing across a full lineup.
Fun fact, Hank, Ford assembles the most vehicles in the country.
Another fun fact, everyone pays what we pay.
So, you get employee pricing. You get employee pricing. You get employee pricing.
Stem.
Yeah?
Everyone gets employee pricing.
You get employee pricing.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing, you pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a ride. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or taking on serious acreage, let's go the distance. Shop in store and online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel. Let's go mow.
Hi, I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you can save big with up to $4,900 in rebates and tax credits on a new Carrier heating and cooling system. So turn to the experts at Total Energy Management to ensure your house is the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
Attention viewers, Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Saturday, May 10th at 9 a.m. Good News Today will also air a new episode the following weekend on Saturday, May 17th at 9 a.m.
Did you know Tri-City Lumber Company isn't just for contractors? We're your local source for decking, railing, hardware, and more, open to everyone. For over 30 years, DIYers and homeowners have trusted us for quality materials and expert one-on-one advice. Now, under new ownership, we're making it even easier to shop local and build better. Skip the big box stores. Visit Tri-City Lumber today on Clearwater and Kennewick, or call us at 509-783-3322 today.
It's time for the $9.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. Your chance to get a great haircut at a limited time price. Save time when you check in on our app. But hurry, the sale ends soon. The Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Well, Welcome back, everybody. New at 6 now, the mystery of the missing American flag on top of the Blue Bridge has a simple explanation: flagpole repairs.
So there you have it. On April 24th, maintenance crews with the Washington State Department of Transportation Maintenance removed the old flag as part of routine efforts to replace it twice a year. During the scheduled swap, crews discovered that hardware on the flagpole needed to be replaced.
Since the parts are specialized, it will take a few weeks to arrive. Until then, the flag will remain down. Maintenance crews plan to install the new hardware and have a new flag flying in time for Memorial Day weekend. Now around the world, the conclave is now underway at the Vatican. Catholic cardinals gathering to elect a successor to Pope Francis, who died last month.
The first vote cast today. So far, no new pope. ABC's Patrick Reevell is in Rome with more.
Tens of thousands of people on St. Peter's Square gathered to watch that black smoke as it came from the Sistine Chapel. It meant, of course, no pope chosen in the first round of voting, but the conclave now well and truly underway. Black smoke over the Sistine Chapel. The sign the first vote of the conclave produced no pope. Rome police confirming at least 30,000 people gathering in St. Peter's Square to watch. This was the moment the conclave began. The great doors of the Sistine Chapel shut.
Sic me Deus adiuvet.
Just before, under Michelangelo's 500-year-old frescoes, each of the 133 cardinals stepped forward to swear an oath of secrecy. The famous Latin phrase, extra omnes. Everybody out. Then the chapel cleared. One of these cardinals will leave the conclave as pope. Before entering, New York's Cardinal Timothy Dolan posting a last message to social media.
And I'm about ready to go into the Domus Sancta Marta. So this could be the last time I talk to you in a couple of days. I don't know how long the conclave will be.
In the morning, the cardinals joined a mass in St. Peter's Basilica. Cardinal Ray leading it, saying the Pope is being chosen at a difficult turning point in humanity's history.
Per implorare la sua luce e la sua forza.
This is the most diverse conclave in history. 80% of cardinals appointed by Francis, many more drawn from outside Europe. The world speculating, could it produce the first Asian or African pope? Now the waiting has begun for white smoke. It would have been very unexpected if they had chosen a pope tonight in the first round of voting. Most conclaves go on for 2 or 3 days. From tomorrow they will be voting 4 times until they can reach a 2/3 majority for a new pope. Patrick Reevell, ABC News, Rome.
In the meantime, the Bishop of Yakima says he is surprised that the Department of Justice has intervened and is launching an investigation into recently passed legislation and whether it violates First Amendment rights of worship and the church's civil rights in the state.
Senate Bill 5375 requires religious leaders to report sexual abuse, even those made during the sacrament of penance. Bishop Tyson said they initially supported the bill until there was no allowance for the seal of confession, adding that a priest would be excommunicated from the Catholic Church in doing so. He's concerned that parishioners will lose confidence to speak with a priest freely if they think they are going to report a sin.
Well, I hope that the investigation will spur our state leadership to reconsider the legislation they passed. I think it's good that the legislators and the governor want mandatory reporting by clergy of abuse, of sexual abuse. That is good. But it is not good that they're requiring us to violate church canon law in breaking the seal of confession. It's unnecessary. They don't require this of other professionals.
Proponents of the bill say the church is not above the law and protects victims of sexual abuse. Bishop Tyson said he is in the early stages of consulting their legal options to challenge the legislation. But what happens with the federal investigation will factor into his legal steps against Washington State.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we have a live look outside on our Legends Casino Skycam. A windy evening and otherwise a few clouds out there, and we'll see increasing clouds this evening. 84 degrees right now. Our winds sustained at 13 miles per hour. Humidity low, 19%. That sets us up right for fires, and we had one earlier today. Was not helping the firefighters with these breezy and gusty winds. Let's take a look at the futurecast. We're going to see the winds really picking up through the evening. Check out the Kittitas Valley, Ellensburg area, right on down to the lower Yakima Valley and out towards Hermiston. Foothills of the Blues also picking up some winds. We'll finally start to see some decreases a little bit after 7 or 8 tomorrow morning, where winds will get much calmer, but you are going to feel much cooler temperatures as we have a little bit of a cold front. Let's talk about those winds for the rest of the night. Again, 40, 45, 50, all in that neighborhood through the area, and especially through those mountain passes and mountain gaps. There's a look at our radar and satellite. You can see that system moving through. That's bringing in those gusty winds, and we're seeing some showers over the Cascades tonight. Some of those showers will be drifting through our area, but then we'll start to dry out. Another ridge of high pressure moves in beginning on Thursday night into Friday. Here's Futurecast locally, and any showers that pop up look like they're going to stay east of Highway 395 out towards Walla Walla, Highway 12 into the Blue Mountains, and we could see possibly a thunder shower. Those aren't looking real strong, but once that's gone, then we'll have those clearing skies. Cooler temps tomorrow, but a warming trend beginning Friday. Tonight is going to be pretty mild. Overnight lows will be in the 40s, well above freezing all through the region. 48 for Walla Walla, 48 Tri-Cities, 45 Hermiston, 40 tonight in Yakima. Tomorrow's temperatures again cool down as that warm front shifts off to the east. We're still seeing active and very cool weather in the southwest region of the country. Here's the temperature trends. We drop down to 71 tomorrow, back into the 80s, and then back to the 70s and 60s. You can see that little wave, kind of the roller coaster of spring temperatures. Same thing for Tri-Cities and Hermiston. Our average this time of year, 75 degrees. So we'll be just below that tomorrow and then above that for Friday and Saturday. Planning your day tomorrow, 40s and 50s out the door. Should be pretty good, a little breezy to start the morning, but by lunchtime things will be looking better, albeit on the cooler side in the 50s and 60s, and then you'll see those 60s and 70s later in the day. Here's that 7-day planner. Again, from 73 to 83, we'll stay in the 80s on Saturday. We'll see increasing clouds, 20% chance of showers for Mother's Day, but look for those breezy winds, and we are tracking rain into next week, which actually could produce a little bit of moisture for our area. Here's what Yakima looks like. Going to be very breezy there for the next several days. A little bit of a break from the winds tomorrow. Ellensburg, 68 tomorrow. The weather roller coaster or temperature coaster continues with some showers possible the early part of next week. Walla Walla has the best chance of seeing rain on Mother's Day and going forward, but temperatures will be nice again on Friday and Saturday. Here's Hermiston, also seeing those breezy winds, less chances of showers there on Mother's Day, but what I can suggest to you, if you have any outdoor plans in some of our areas, you might want to make sure you have an indoor place to go.
Just an indoor option?
An option, right.
Plan B.
Plan B, just in case.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin Mom's Day.
But overall, it looks like it should be pretty dry for most of us.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Thank you, Stacy. Up next on your news at 6, we are featuring a principal from Walla Walla also.
Also, yes, they say the customer's always right. Well, we'll show you how a dispute over a cake topper ended. It's all caught on camera.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. But I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Right now, save big at Meredith Furniture. Buy one recliner and get the second one free. With recliners on sale as low as $5.99 and the second one free. Choose from many different styles and colors. Come into the store for more details. Prices like this won't last forever. Relax in comfort with not just one, but 2 recliners. That's right. You don't want to miss this buy one, get one free event at Meredith Furniture while supplies last. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
The Good Feet store just really helped me out. I mean, they gave me the right arch support for my feet, not somebody else's feet. Then it was like, okay, this is something special.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
If you're having emotional, psychological, or severe anxiety issues, get medical help. Taking care of your mental health is vitally important. You can find out more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Mental health services at Prosser Memorial Health's primary care clinics. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Walla Walla Public Schools just announced 4 of its schools are being honored by the Washington State School Recognition Program for this school year. Prospect Point Elementary and Sharpstein Elementary are being recognized for growth, showing big improvements in student groups. Green Park Elementary and Pioneer Middle are being recognized for closing gaps, showing progress in areas in need of improvement.
It's wonderful for the school to be recognized and the teachers and the support staff, but our kids deserve just so many accolades and so much recognition for believing in themselves and taking the opportunities that we give them.
Absolutely. Walla Walla Public Schools says only 16% of schools in Washington State earned honors this year.
Well, check this out. A Las Vegas cake shop employee says she was attacked by a customer over a disagreement involving a custom cake topper. It started like any normal shift for this employee when a customer walked in visibly upset. The woman was unhappy with the cake topper she received. Tensions escalated. The two ended up on the ground, the customer attacking the employee in front of her child. The woman left and the employee called police, filed a report. The employee went to the hospital and was told she suffered whiplash and a head injury. The news at 6:30 is next.
Jay Delia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
If you'd like to improve your sleep, you're going to love the Sit, Sleep, and Relax sale at Walker's Furniture, where the Memorial Day savings are starting early on Beautyrest, Serta, and over 40 more styles of the best name brand mattresses. This is your moment to sleep better and pay less. Plus, special 5 years financing is available with no money down, so you can wake up feeling refreshed and pay over time. And you can get up to $300 of additional free furniture with select sets sold this week at Walker's.
All right, everybody. I know it's easy to forget things, but we don't want you to miss this new deal from US Cellular. Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines.
Ooh, I can save enough to buy a gift for my understanding wife.
Sorry, I'm late. Ooh, that's a great deal. I have a facial. This was fun.
Oh, come on. You have flowers?
Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines. US Cellular, built for us.
Bath Fitter does showers? That's right.
We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
It's employee pricing with the Ford crew.
Employee pricing across a full lineup.
Fun fact, Hank, Ford assembles the most vehicles in the country.
Another fun fact, everyone pays what we pay.
So, you get employee pricing. You get employee pricing. You get employee pricing.
Sam.
Yeah?
Everyone gets employee pricing.
You get employee pricing.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing, you pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing. Brad, you're on mute. And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Next extra, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's baby Joy from the man who helped keep him out of jail.
It's been a great few months for them.
Their famed attorney reacts to the big news. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
When 8 years old, Jessica Jalal said she wants to be a reporter. While getting her master's in journalism, she began by interning in Dallas. Now, Jessica brings the news home to you on Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest.
Always on your side.
Get ready for an all-new season of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
Big names, big laughs, and big wins for charity.
I'm going to take the elevator to victory.
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, new tonight on ABC.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Yakima food vendors, listen up. How you can learn about how to become one this summer.
Plus, good news as a silver alert out of Richland is canceled for a former WSP trooper. The news at 6:30 starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Austin Reed alongside Wendy Redman, and we've made it to the middle of the week.
We have another beautiful day, although pretty breezy out there.
Yeah, a little breezy, and it sounds like winds are only going to pick up. So let's check in with First Alert's Stacey Lee, as we always do, weather right off the top at 6:30.
That's right. We have that cold front moving through. It's pushing those winds right on into our area. They're picking up pretty windy there in Ellensburg and down into the Yakima Valley. Breezy winds in the Columbia Basin, but the winds will pick up as we move through the evening. In fact, here's some of our gusts, and they should start dying down. This says 2 a.m. Think more about 6 or 7 a.m. when we'll finally see a break from these winds tonight. Outside right now, 77 degrees on our Biomart Sky Cam, taking a peek into the Yakima Valley. You see the cloud cover. I don't see any showers this evening so far. Humidity, though, has gone up just a little bit because of the approaching cold front and some of those wet clouds moving across the area. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s through the region. 84 right now, Hanford and Tri-Cities. The warm spot, 77 Yakima. Next 12 hours, we'll see those temperatures go from the 80s down to the 60s, 50s, and 40s overnight. For tomorrow, look for a much cooler day. Sunny. Those breezy winds will die down, and we'll see 60s and 70s as opposed to the 80s like we saw today. Sneak peek for Mother's Day. We're looking at 70-degree temperatures, mostly partly sunny. We will see breezy winds, and there's a chance of a stray shower in the afternoon for some locations. Breezy and cloudy tonight, sunny and cooler tomorrow. We start warming back up heading towards the weekend, and then we're tracking showers into next week. I'll give you all those details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey. A free workshop to help vendors meet safety requirements is happening this weekend. The Yakima Health District is partnering with 1997 Cafe and Cochina for this. It's called Flavors of the Community and aims to prepare local food vendors for the upcoming event season. It's Saturday from 11 to noon at 1997 Cafe and Cochina in downtown Yakima, and it will have a bilingual session. Health district officials will demonstrate proper food booth setups and provide hands-on guidance to meet inspection requirements. Food safety inspectors will also be on hand to answer questions.
Anyone that is interested, either a new temporary food vendor or in food vendors that have been doing it for many years, if you'd like to come learn more information, have any questions, it's a great way to come and meet some of our staff. But the goal is to empower food vendors with the tools and knowledge for them to meet those permitting requirements and pass inspections confidently.
Those who go will also have a chance to win a free hand washing station for their future events.
This story all new at 6:30. The Yakima Police Department is asking for your help to identify this person. They say on April 17th, a man forcibly entered Benchmark Shell on North 1st Street in Yakima. He reportedly caused damage to the property and stole several state lottery tickets. Anyone with information should call Yakima Police. Now to Richland, a silver alert has been canceled for a former Washington State Patrol trooper. Last night at about 9:15, Richland PD received a report that 88-year-old James Kennedy from the North Richland area left his home for a trip to Safeway on George Washington Way, but did not return home. Kennedy left his cell phone at home and recently had a medical procedure that creates a higher concern for his welfare. We spoke with WSP Today, who says the man was safely located by around 10 this morning.
Anytime we have individuals that are older and they may get confused or not sure where they're at, it's a very, very dangerous situation. And the sooner we can get the public to cooperate with us and find them, the more likely they'll be safe back at home.
Yeah, and hundreds of people shared Richland PD's original post about the man, and WSP credits the public for helping aid in his safe return.
United Way of Benton Franklin counties is sounding the alarm after a major blow to its youth mentorship program. On April 25th, the federal termination of nearly $400 million in AmeriCorps grant funding brought an immediate halt to more than 1,000 programs across the country. That included the Attendance Matters mentoring program run by United Way in Benton and Franklin counties. The cut affects almost 700 middle school students who relied on the daily support of AmeriCorps mentors.
There was a lot of tears by students, a lot of confusion, a lot of questions. Where do I go during lunch now? What am I going to do? We've had quite a few students tell their mentors, but you're the only reason I came to school, so if you're not going to be here, I'm not going to be here anymore. It's just been a really negative impact on our students right now.
United Way is now seeking alternative funding and volunteers to continue this work. They're also urging the community to speak up. United Way says its mission remains unchanged, helping kids succeed by showing up every day.
Now we turn to an update about the Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days. Three Doors Down was scheduled to be the concert headliner on August 27th. But in a social media post made this week, singer Brad Arnold made an announcement that they will have to cancel their upcoming tour dates.
So I'd been sick a couple of weeks ago and then went to the hospital and got checked out and had actually got the diagnosis that I had a clear cell renal carcinoma that had metastasized into my lung, and that's it's stage 4, and that's not real good.
Event organizers say they are working to confirm a new headline act, which will be announced on May the 12th. Information for those who have already purchased tickets will be shared on that date as well.
The Walla Walla Balloon Stampede is back for its 49th edition tomorrow. So from Thursday through Sunday, the free family-friendly event returns to Howard Titan Park. Kids Day is on Thursday, where children can experience going up in the hot air balloons while staying within the safety of the park. Balloons will be inflated on the field to give boys and girls the opportunity to learn about how they work before taking a free tethered ride. Start time here is 5:45 a.m.
Oregon House members referred a bill back to committee that would ban recycled plastic bags. Senate Bill 551 aims to allow only paper grocery bags to be given out in stores. House lawmakers decided to refer the bill back to the House Committee on Climate, Energy, and Environment for further consideration. If the bill does eventually make it through the legislature, the Oregon Health Authority would be in charge of enforcing these policies. Recycled paper checkout bags would still cost consumers 5 cents at checkout unless the customer uses an EBT card. This rule would go into effect starting January 1st, 2027.
The Washington Attorney General says the state scored a victory in defense of libraries, museums, workers, and minority-owned businesses. In an executive order issued in March, President Trump called for the elimination of agencies that included the Institute of Museum and Library of Services, which provides funding for libraries, museums, and educational institutions. But the dismantling has been halted. A district court judge issued an injunction stating it violated the Administrative Procedure Act.
Still ahead on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., we are meeting a pup named Snow White. We'll tell you more about the Shepherd mix when we come back with Operation Best Friend.
And we're also coming back with a look at your first alert forecast. Stacey Lee is in the building with more details when we return.
Josh Cobra, First Alert weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 86 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And we have some deals we don't want you to miss. Black Flag Insect Killers, your choice, 2 for $10. Tomato and pepper plants are a steal at $4.99. Miracle Grow Organic Potting Mix, 36% off at 2 for $14. Stock up on HTH Pool Shock, 59% off at only $3.49. See all the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores, and thank you for your business.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Celebrate Walla Walla is back June 19th through 21st. 3 days of world-class wine. Tour vineyards with winemakers. Expand your palate and don't miss the block party. This is Walla Walla Valley at its finest. Tickets are on sale now. Secure yours today.
Conflict creates a lot of stress in our lives, yet conflict is inevitable. Whether it be with family, coworkers, or neighbors, disagreements are never pleasant. At the Dispute Resolution Center, we help people resolve conflict, avoid lawsuits, and heal relationships through mediation. Call us at 509-783-3325 or go to drctc.org to learn more. The Dispute Resolution Center, where arguments become agreements.
Next, E.T.
Hey, E.T., this is Reba.
Our exclusive with the 18-time ACM host, plus only E.T.'s on set for the Big Bang Theory reunion on Night Court.
I have to say, it feels like home.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life. We are locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you a showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. We are a team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who create exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Take time to think it over, but we are not your average jewelry store. From our hands to your heart, we are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Fiction at J. Bookwalter presents the Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Live music in the best company, friends, food, and spirit at Fiction at J. Bookwalter now through October. Check our concert series lineup and times by going to bookwalterwines.com under the Shop tab or use our QR code here. The Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Proceeds benefiting the Children's Hospital and WSU.
It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, The Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, show us the sweetest pup of them all. In tonight's Operation Best Friend, we are meeting Snow White, a gentle, loving pup looking for her happily ever after.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi, my name is Hannah and I'm from the Benton Franklin Humane Society, and today with me I have brought Snow White. Snow White is a 1-year-old Shepherd mix and she has been with us at the shelter for about 40 days. She originally came to us because she was found in an abandoned house located in Toppenish, Washington, where her and her puppies were living outside and she was tied up using an extension cord. She was able to survive because some Good Samaritans were feeding her and throwing some food on the ground for her and her puppies until they were able to find her a safer space for her. Since coming to the shelter, you can tell that she has really grown into her confidence and just not being so afraid of the world. Despite everything in her hard beginning, she has remained resilient and as sweet as can be. When she first came to the shelter, she was a little shy and standoffish and not quite sure of the shelter setting. But since then, kennel staff has been sitting with her and socializing her, and that's how she really enjoys her pastime at the shelter, is sitting with the kennel staff members and going outside. I think she would be great in a home that is patient with her and understanding that she had a little bit of a hard beginning, but she will blossom into the best dog. She is so sweet and calm demeanored, and she does well on the leash, and she is taking up potty training really well. We've taught her how to sit, and she's working on all of her manners. So I think she would do really good in a home that is just a little patient and understanding of her shyness. So at the end of the month, we will be having our annual Wags and Whiskers, which will be located at the Zintail Creek Golf Course. If you're interested in learning some more information, you can purchase those tickets on our website. And if you're interested in meeting Snow White and hearing all about her story, you can send us an email or you can visit our shelter. We are open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 through 4.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And here we go. Live look outside. Dust Devil Sky Cam in Pasco. We see a few clouds. Traffic is going well tonight. It has been windy, and we're going to see winds increasing throughout the evening. 84 degrees. Our humidity 19%. Sunset at 8:13. So let's take a look at our future cast of winds. Again, we're really starting to see them pick up and move through as that cold front pushes in from the west. Ellensburg will see gustier winds. Yakima right into the Columbia Basin and even the foothills of the Blues. Pretty blustery all night. Some of us will start to decrease by early morning. By mid-morning, it should be nice and calm, but you will feel those cooler temperatures overnight with those breezy to gusty winds. Here's what we're looking like. Sustained peak gust through the area. Again, the Kittitas Valley, always the windiest spot with gusts up to 50 miles an hour possible. The rest of us anywhere from 30 to 35 mile an hour gusts, and a little bit lighter in the foothills of the Blues. Here's that front pushing through the area. That's where we're seeing the cloud cover from, and a few light sprinkles over the Cascade Mountains. Now we could see a couple of showers developing. Most of them will stay to the east, and as we move through the next couple of days, we have another ridge of high pressure that's going to move in and warm things up. Futurecast is showing these stray showers from Pendleton potentially into Walla Walla and Dayton, right along the foothills of the Blues, moving on out of the area. And then as we get into our Thursday, we're going to see clearing skies, a few clouds here and there, but overall nice and mild. And then we'll see the warming trend coming on Friday. Our overnight lows tonight down in the 40s. The warm spot tonight, Walla Walla at 48, 39 Sunnyside, 38 Ellensburg, 40 overnight in Yakima. Those warm temperatures from today move to the east temporarily, and then we'll see the warm front coming in again on Friday. So a big drop tomorrow, and then once again, the temperature roller coaster continues. Average temps for Tri-Cities and Hermiston this time of year, 75. We're going to be below that tomorrow and then well above it and about average or just below into next week. Tomorrow morning, you'll see 40s and 50s out the door. The cold spot there, Ellensburg, warming up into the 50s and 60s by midday, peeling some layers by the afternoon. And it progressively will get nicer and nicer tomorrow. And once again, temperatures move up a full 10 degrees on Friday from Thursday's highs. Breezy winds. Mother's Day, we're showing a 20% chance of rain, better chance of seeing showers closer to the foothills of the Blues. We also have about a 10% chance of rain on Mother's Day for Yakima. Temperatures once again up and down for the next several days. Ellensburg has about a 20% chance of rain for Sunday. Better chance of seeing some showers on Monday. A slight chance on Tuesday. Those winds stay pretty active. Walla Walla has a better chance of seeing showers probably Sunday afternoon, late or evening into Monday morning, and potentially carrying over into Wednesday. And in Hermiston, we have a decent chance of showers there. Should skip by Mother's Day, but just be ready just in case. I think most of the outdoor activities should be just fine with Mom, or like I'm going to do, a winery indoors with a very nice brunch.
Oh,
so,
that will be lovely.
Yes. You know, when you plan your own Mother's Day, it works out. Just saying.
It's just what Mom wanted, right? Oh, look at me knowing what I want. That's so good. I love it.
Go. All right, thank you, Stacey. Still ahead on your news at 6:30, you'll be able to watch Netflix and chill with some changes, though, to the homepage. We'll tell you more next.
Don't forget, we give free second opinions on insurance company settlement offers and also what you've been told. Give us a call and we'll tell you what to bring in.
For answers on your case, start the new year by calling Allen Brecky Law Offices. They're waiting to help you.
You don't need to drop a ton of cash to make your home look like $1 million. You just need to hit up the Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Shop top brands like La-Z-Boy, FlexSteel, Burkholder Amish, and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Score doorbuster deals before they're gone, and with 60 months no interest, it's easy to refresh any or every room in your home. Amazing selection, quality designs, stylish looks. The Memorial Day Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
Fiction at J. Bookwalter presents the Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Live music in the best company, friends, food, and spirit at Fiction at J. Bookwalter now through October. Check our concert series lineup and times by going to bookwalterwines.com under the Shop tab or use our QR code here. The Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Proceeds benefiting the Children's Hospital and WSU.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
Steel battery. Double your runtime. Get a free extra battery with select Steel tools. Shop in-store and online.
Don't forget, we give free second opinions on insurance company settlement offers and also what you've been told. Give us a call and we'll tell you what to bring in.
For answers on your case, start the new year by calling Allen Brecky Law Offices. They're waiting to help you.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now on your side.
Time for What's Trending. Netflix is making changes. Today, the streaming giant announced a major facelift to its homepage.
It's been the same since 2013. Officials say the refreshened landing page will move the main menu from the left-hand side to the center of the screen. And descriptions of content will also be compacted with more personalized viewer recommendations.
And Netflix says it will also begin testing generative AI boosted search along with a vertical video feed, TikTok style, for mobile users. Viewers can expect to see the updates over the next few months.
All right. Also trending, I guess you take it away.
Oh, that's right. They listed the official names for the next upcoming hurricane season, which I believe kicks off officially in July of the year. So come take a look at your screen. And I was looking at the list going, a couple of my coworkers could be called a hurricane this year, Wendy. Wendy's on there.
But it's spelled differently.
So is it the same name? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I or Y.
I always knew I could be a hurricane, though.
If we
I
make
would
it
hope
through
to be
the
a nice
list,
one, though.
Erin, our news director, Erin's in there. She has a good shot at it. We usually make it down to E or so, or at least a name store. Karen's on there. That'll be a good one.
Oh, yeah, that should come up. Well, yeah, we'll see. That's like midway through.
Right,
so.
and my granddaughter, Melissa. So I actually know, my friend Rebecca, she doesn't spell it that way either, is on there. So I have never made it to the list of hurricanes officially yet. I'm waiting.
Well, you never know.
Never know.
Still have time.
We'll have to see.
We'll be right back, everybody.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $4,500 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, The Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com. Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Real Estate Services. Christine Connolly, Realtor.
And welcome back. Time now for your reason to smile. Rafael Soreto sent this one in of some clouds that were hanging around Walla Walla on Saturday. Remember, it was kind of stormy. Not quite as stormy today, but great photo. Very nice colors. I like that. QR code top of your screen. That is how you get your photo on TV. Or you can go to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Click on the weather tab. It's brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care. Let's plan your day tomorrow. Going to be a little cooler than you saw today out the door, but pretty mild, and those winds will finally start to decrease by mid-morning for sure in the area. And then the sun and the day just progressively tomorrow will get better and better. And then another warm day on Friday. So excited about that.
Yeah, just in time for the weekend. All right. Well, that'll do it from us. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.